As some of you may know, I've been sick, but I just wanted to give you an update about how I'm doing, and I wanted to let you know that I'm doing great. At first, I saw traditional means. I was in a therapy program, but then I learned that that's no good. That's it's predatory, and that when you let someone shrink your head, it's really it's once you let them shrink your head, it's hard to get your head back to the size that it needs to be. And even now, I'm not quite sure if it's where it should be. We've all heard horror stories about vaccinating your children and what can happen, and the same thing's true for therapy. Once they get their hooks in you, it's session after session, and eventually, they program you. But we're not gonna get into that right now because I've got some exciting news about some new treatment that I've been seeking, thanks to a man who is going to do great things for this state, and that great man is named Shri Thanedar, and he's what we need right now. He's the most progressive Democrat running for president in Michigan for 2018, and I just wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude for everything that Shri's done for me. That's his tagline is for president is Shri for me, and I wanted to, in the spirit of that, honor him and take a moment to thank Shri for everything that he's done. Shri is he's a scientist, and as you can see, I look a little different these days. I'm looking a little different, and that's because of the great products that Shri gave me. You can see on my face I've got the Shri cream, and what that's been doing, what that really has been doing is it's been moistening my skin. I'm going to be like a little doll, when this is done. Now the eyes, you're probably wondering, hey, you got sunglasses on, you got sunglasses indoors. Shri gave me some eye drops, some special custom eye drops tuned for my eyes. And right now my eyes are a little sensitive, but when I take these off, Shri says you're going to see 2015. You're going to you'll be able to see a bird 5 miles away. That's what he promised me. Again, Shri's a scientist. He knows science. He's a businessman. But more importantly, he's a scientist, and I trust him completely. I also want to take a moment to highlight this great product that he's got me on. They're called Shri Shakes. They're called Shrakes. It's a nutrient shake system. Let me just get some detail in there. You can see the nutrient crystals in there. Not only energizes, but it also coats the inside of my stomach and coats my organs. So all that fat, in our diet, you can still eat whatever you want when you're drinking these shakes. I've been eating nothing but, Shri said, hey, listen, if you want to eat fast food every day, you can do that, and with these shakes, you won't gain a pound, and I think that's true. I've been eating, I've been eating just the worst, most vile junk just to prove it. I took the challenge, the 30-day Shri Thanedar challenge. And so, I wanted to demonstrate how great these shakes are just on camera for you. This one is, I'm not sure what flavor this is. Let me just take a sip just to show you. And I'll have more information soon about these great products, about these great Shri products, and where you can get them and how you can get involved. If you want to just be better, he's the most progressive Democrat. He's the #1 most progressive. He's the heir to Bernie. Bernie actually said, hey, Shri, I'm with Shri. Shri's for me. You can look that up. I've got links. I'll have links in the bio, in my bio, about Shri and about his great products. But let me just take a drink of this shrink, the Shri drink, and just let's see. It's very strong, but you can taste just from that. I didn't even swallow it. You could really taste the nutrients in that. Just really, Just so that's it. I'm gonna, like I said, it's a very powerful drink because of all the nutrients in the stomach. Waxing that lets you eat whatever you want with no consequences. But like I said, vote Shri Thanedar. He's the most progressive candidate for president of the United States 2018. So get out there, get those hearts going with Shri, and I'll Shri you soon. It's better. It's very warm. That's my mistake. I should have chilled it, but it's good. It's a great product.